So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing extremely well. This is your very own mask coder, and today we are continuing our DSA level sheet solving. Okay, in the previous video, we submitted the problem find longest consecutive subsequence. Our next problem should be given an array of size n and a number k, find all the elements that appear more than n by k times. But we have already solved this problem in one of our subsequent videos posted under GFGPOTD playlist. I will provide the link in the description. Moving on to the next problem, that is maximum profit by buying and selling a share at most twice. Okay, let us see what does the problem say. So the problem says that you have been given a stock prices of n days. All right. Now, you can do at most k transactions. K transactions. What is a transaction? Transaction means buying and selling a stock. Also, to help you out, it has been mentioned that a stock can be bought only when the previous bought stock is sold, has been sold. That is, if you have a stock in hand, then you cannot buy a stock subsequently. You have to sell it first, then only you can buy the stock that is different. Okay. So this is my problem, and I have to return maximum profit I can earn. Maximum profit. Okay. Guys, my aim for this video is 310 subscribers and I want at least 10 likes. Okay. Hope you will help me achieve this target. This is my target. Okay. So let us take the example given in the question itself. It says the price is 10, 22, 5, 75, 65, 80. Let me write it down here. It is 10, 22, 5, 75, 65, 80. 5, 75, 65, 80. These are the stock prices on the subsequent days. Okay, and we have to do at most two transactions here. Okay, k is 2 here. Okay. So if I give you this problem, what approach will you follow? And from that approach, we will derive the brute force approach. You will say that for each, suppose I'm standing here, I will buy 10, then I will try to sell it on 22, 5, 75, 65, 80. Okay. Then I will do so 22. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 5. 1, 2, 3. Then 75. 1, 2. Then 65. 1. Then 80. 1. Okay. And similarly, I will do the another transaction. That is, if I'm standing at 10, I got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 transactions. 5 for this one. Then I will try to add the maximum sum of either 22 or 5 or 75 or 65 or 80. That is, I will try to find all k transactions distribution possible. Okay, then I will manage my sum to be manage my answer to be maximum for all such distributions. Right? Brute force approach is very simple. I've told you many times that brute force approach is just do what the question says. Don't apply your mind to it. Okay. Now, when moving to the optimized approach, you will have to you will have to apply your mind. Okay. This is a question of DP. Let me tell you beforehand. Okay. Okay. How will we solve it? Now, what I'm saying is, suppose this is your array A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. This is your array. All right. These are the stock prices on days. Okay. This is for day one. This is for day two. This is for day three. This is for day four, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Now, what I'm saying is, suppose I'm on an index I, any from 1 to 7, any from on that day. Okay. And I have not bought any stock right now. That is, if I have not bought any stock right now, so my only option is to buy a stock in my hand. Now there are two options with me. That is, I buy the ith stock, or I move to I plus one. Okay. This is for buy a stock. What if I've already bought a stock and standing on position I? Then I have to sell the stock. Correct? Again, two options. Do not sell the stock and move to I plus one, or sell the stock and move to I plus one. In this case, nothing will be added to the answer we are calculating, and in this case, the price of the stock on that day will be added. In this case, the price of the stock we are buying is actually subtracted because we are buying, we have to give the money, and in this day nothing will be added. Okay. Also, when I do this operation, I will change my mode to sell. That is, I have to sell now. And when I do this operation, that is, I sell the stock, then I will have to choose to buy, because if I have sold the only stock left with me, then the other option is to sell the stock. All right. Do you understand what I'm doing here? I'm drawing out a recursion here. How will the recursion start? So in the main function, in the main function, my pseudocode would look like that my answer is, let me name that function as func. I will send all the things there, but the variable things are int, the index I'm starting at, that is the I we mentioned above, the k, how many transactions are left with me, right? These are the things. Okay. Now what will my func do? Also one more thing here, mode. What is mode here? Either I have to buy or sell. Okay. Now func will take my int, my k, and my mode. Okay. Now if my index is greater than equals to n is the total length of the array. That is, it has surpassed the length of the array. In that case, it turns 0. Alright. If k is equals to 0, that is, no more transactions are allowed. In that case also returns 0. Okay. Now comes the recursion case. That is, now if my mode is equals to buy, that is, I have to buy the stock. Two options as we discussed, that is int skip, that will be func of int plus 1 k, and the mode will remain same. Okay. Another option is int buy, that will be func of int plus 1 again k. Now change it to sell, and minus, let me name that array as a of int. Correct. And at last, return max of skip by, oh, I returned skip, sorry, sorry for the confusion here. Return max of skip, this would be comma by. Okay. Similarly, else, if the mode is not by, it would be cell only. In that case, what do we do? Int cell is equals to func of, again, next index. Now we have cell, so transactions become minus one now. K minus one, that is why. And then mod is equals to buy now because we have sold it, and plus a of it because we have received money after selling. And another option is to skip, as above, that will be func of int plus 1 k, and the same mode we have discussed. All right. Similarly, return maximum of skip and sell. This is my operation. This is my whole pseudocode which will give me the right answer. Okay. So for the given example, let us draw a dry run. So taking this example as our dry run case, so our loop will start from, our recursion will start from func of 0th index, initial case 2, and I have the buy mode right now. So if I'm at this index, two options are available to me: either to skip it, which will just move to the next index with the same option of buying, either to buy it. If I'm buying it, I will have to minus this 65 because I'm present at zero index and I'm buying it. So I will have to reduce the money I have in my account right now. It will also move to 1, 2, and the option will change to sell because I bought it. So I will have to sell it now. So 1 to B, again two options of either skipping it, that will be simple. And if I'm buying it, I will have to minus 100 right now and F of 2 to sell. Okay. Now this will have again two options, F of 3 to buy, simple skipping. And now if I'm buying it, it will be F of 3 um, to sell. And I'm buying it, so I will have to reduce minus 400 because A of 2 is 400. Again, for the F of 3 to B, two options again of skipping, that will be F of 4 to B, and of buying, that is will be F of 4 to sell. Okay. Now 4 is actually greater than 3, the maximum permissible index. So it will return 0. That was our base case, right? And also this is also 4, so it will return 0. I don't care what is mentioned here. Okay. 0, 0. I am getting both the values as 0. So it will be returning 0. Okay. Counting this 3 to sell. So 3 to sell has two options, or either skipping or selling. If I'm skipping it, I'm moving to the next index without doing anything else. If I'm buying, selling it, if it will be changing to F of 4. Now I'm selling it, transaction is complete, so it will be 1, and selling it, so it will change to buy, and plus A of 3. A of 3 is 25 right now, and it is 0. It will return 0 right now, so it will return 0. It will also return 0, but it will add 25 to it, so 25 here. Now 0, 25 maximum is 25. 25 minus 400 because we have bought it on second index and selling it on third index. So for 25 minus 400 is actually negative. I have to see the maximum out of 0 and negative, that will be 0. It will be returning 0. Okay. Moving to the F of 2 to S. Again, two options of either selling or either skipping. That will be F of 3 to S or F of 3 1 by. Now, should I calculate this F of 3 to S again, or I can use my previous value? If you observe carefully in the tree, I have calculated the value of 3 to S. That was 25. Okay. So instead of calculating it all over again, I will just return 25 from here. For that, I will use DP and I will inculcate my DP code into my pseudocode. I will show you. Let me complete the tree once. So it will return 25 from here only. Now of F of 31B. Okay, F of 31B, and I'm selling it, so I will have to add A of 2 here, which is 400. Okay, F of 31B has now two cases of either buying or either skipping. If I'm skipping 41B will be here, and if I'm buying, it will be F of 41 selling and minus of A of 3, that is 25. Okay, 4 again 0, 4 again 0. Okay, now this will return 0, this will return minus 25. 0 is greater than minus 25, so it will return 0, and 0 plus 400 will give 400 here. Now 25 and 400, maximum is 400, so it will return 400, and 400 minus 100 is 300. 0 and 300, maximum is 300, it will return 300. My only tree left is I have to solve 1 to S. If I'm solving 1 to S, again two options, either skipping F of 2 to S or either selling it. So F of 2 1, because I've sold it, so transaction will be minus 1. F of 2 1, and mode will change to buy, plus F of A of index will be plus here, that is 100. Okay. F of 2 to S will have two option again, F of 3 to S or F of 3 1S, 3 1 buy. Yeah. Now, if you observe carefully, 3 to S is 25 again from this value. So it will return 25 without doing the processing all over again. And F of 31B has returned 0 here. So it will also return 0 here. Okay. 25 and 0. Maximum is 25. So it will return 25. Okay. Moving to the 21B. I see the 21B is not here. So I will have to process it on my own. So 21B has two options right now, to say to actually buy, to actually skip 31B, or to actually buy. If I buy it, it will be 3 1s, and it will be minus of a of 2, that is 400. Now 31s again has two options that are to skip, that is f of 41s, or to sell, that is f of 41 by, with adding a of 3 here, that is 25. Okay, both of them return 0. It will return 0, it will return 25. Now 25 is maximum. 25 minus 400 is actually minus 375, and f of 31 by I have not calculated right now. So f of 31b, let me calculate it here. F of 31b, two options, f of 41b if I'm skipping it, and another option is f of 41 sell, and it will be minus of 25 here if I'm buying it. Both of them returning 0, 0 minus 25, so it will return 0 because 0 is greater than minus 25, so it will return 0, and it is returning minus 375. 0 is actually greater, so it will return 0, and it will return plus 100 because 100 is also mentioned here, right? It is returning 100, it is returning 25, so it will be maximum 100. And 100 minus 65 is 35. So one of them is returning 300 if I'm following this path, and it is returning 35 if I'm following the right path. So for this, the answer is 300. These four are cases. Okay, this is my recursion summary. Hope you are able to follow along. Okay, drawing a recursion summary is actually hectic, so I am trying to keep the example as short as I can and making it more interesting for you to solve. Okay, but now you saw that there were some overlapping cases such as f of 3 to s. All right, can we inculcate them into the code? Yeah, that's where dp comes in. So dp says, let me write it down here. dp says that keep an account of already calculated values, so that you don't have to calculate all over again and waste your time. Okay, now the question is, how will I calculate dp? So for that, what I will do is, before starting on the function, I will declare a dp array of type int, which will be of size n plus 1, k plus 1, and 2, and it will be initialized with minus 1 all over the place. All right, now after checking these two conditions, I will again add another condition, that is if dp of int k mod is not equals to minus 1, then return dp int k mod, then return dp int k mod. All right, now while returning from the here, I will update my dp, that will be dp of int k mod equals to this one, and same here, dp int k mod. Now let us analyze the time complexity of the given code. Yeah, so as you see, if I'm not using dp, so my t of n is actually reducing to t of 2t of n. Yeah, 2t of n minus 1, sorry. This is a simple recurrence relation. If you don't know one, go to the YouTube and search for calculating time complexity of recurrence, and you will get a lot of videos. Okay, otherwise I will explain you in my subsequent videos. If you want one, just type down and I will post a video about that also. So t of n equals to 2t of n minus 1. This will lead you to the recurrence of 2 to the power n, exponential time complexity. All right. But if you are using dp, then you are actually solving only t of n will be, sorry, t of n will be the same, but you are keeping the count. So it will be O of int into k time complexity. That is O of n k time complexity, and O of n k space complexity. Space complexity because we are arranging a DP of size n plus 1 k plus 1, and n comma k because we are filling the DP actually. We are not calculating the result, we are filling the DP table. Okay, hope I am clear right now. Let us code it down real fast. It is a very interesting problem, let's see. Okay. So our first step was to int DP of size. Now, will I get n? You can see n is maximum 500, k is maximum 200, and I will have two operations for all of them that are buy and sell. So I'm returning it from maximum possible. These are maximum values of int and k. Okay. Now setting the dp values as -1 for int I equals to 0, I going up till equals to n I plus plus, and for int j going from 0 going up till k j plus plus, then dp of I j 0 is for buying equals to -1, and dp of I j 1 is equals to -1. 1 is for selling. This is I have set my dp. Okay, now solving the question, my answer would be solved by a function called func, which will be taking my int index, which is currently 0, starting from 0, my given k, my array, and my mod. Okay, let me name it as int here. So actually my int is currently 0, and my mod is also 0. 0 is for buying and 1 is for selling. Okay, and after that return your answer. This is my whole driver code. I will just have to code for the func. So func will be returning int. So it int func, taking index as the first, k as the second, array as the third, and mod as the fourth. And also it will be only a, not the square bracket one. Okay. Now, if index is greater than equals to n, also send n here. Okay, it's 2. Yeah. If index is greater than equals to n, what was the case? Return 0. Else if k is equal to, that is we have exhausted all our transactions, in that case also return 0. Else if dp of that index at that k and at that mode is not equals to -1, in that case return the dp in k mode. Okay, now solving a recursion, that is if mod equals to 0, here we have to write the code for buying mode. It has two options. Option 1 of skipping, that is int skip equals to func of int plus 1. Just move the index forward and rest all other things will remain same. Array and mode will also remain same. And option 2 is actually buying. In that case, in buy will be equals to func of int plus 1 n k a, and mod will change to sell, that is 1. Okay, now you will have to subtract your current index value also from here, that is a of int. Okay, now return your maximum of skip by. But before returning this, store it in the dp array, that is dp int k mode. Okay, else if I'm not use in the mode 0, it will be mode 1 only, because two modes are only possible. For that is selling mode. I will just copy it down because it will be almost similar. I will just have to change 2 to 3 things to make it better. So it is option 1 is skip, absolutely similar. Option 2 is selling instead of buy, and it will be named as sell, and it will be mod 0. Change the mod from 1 to 0, because after selling I will have to buy, and buying mod 0, and instead of minus it will be plus because I'm selling it, so I'm gaining money from it. dp is equals to skip comma sell. Hope I've written the same code and there is no need for any editing into it. I'm not committing any typing mistake. Let's try to compile and run it. There is one mistake. There has been a mistake of, I think there is no space allowed in between them. It is running fine for the compile and run. Trying it out for submit also. Worked fine. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked the video and I hope you're able to understand the concept behind it. And stay tuned for the latest updates. And please, please, please don't forget to subscribe. It's my sincere request to you. Please don't forget to subscribe. It means a lot to me. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.